A very good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It depends on the time you're watching this video. Another week, another great time, another great season starting today. We are now on season 3 of episode 25. And the title of our story today is called Kill the King. Kill the King. Why do we title this? We will find out as we read along the synopsis. And the logline for our story is the land of sin. The land of sin. What exactly is going on here, and why do we title our logline this way as well? We'll find out as we read along the synopsis. Please kindly don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also strike the notification button. Once we upload our stories, you get notified about it. We are also open for any business whatsoever. Kindly contact us and we are ready to work with you as well. Please don't forget to also state your comment what you think about the story. And at the right time, we are going to read all those comments and answer every single questions that you are asking. Once again, we thank you for being here with us. God will bless you. So we start with our story, the synopsis. The esteemed chief priest of Alikyah village ventured into the forest, seeking herbs to heal the king of disease. For 6 years, the king had been suffering from a terrible disease that the gods themselves could not reveal to the people what actually is happening. And in the forest, a messenger from the gods appeared to the chief priest, instructing him to return home and rest. For the king was desired to journey to the great beyond in the next sunset. The gods were furious with the land, intended to unleash their wrath for the terrible and atrocity committed over the ages. Promised that no one would survive in the land for their sins and actions and disregard to the gods. Pleaded to the messenger of the gods to know why the gods are angry with the land. The gods revealed the sins of the land: mothers sleeping with their sons, fathers with their daughters, the killing of innocent people, theft, lesbianism, homosexuality, and above all, the king action that displeased the gods. This includes killing of innocent children, sleeping with any woman he chooses, and selling people as slaves to other villages. The chief priest pleaded for forgiveness, but the gods denied his plea. He cried day and night before the gods, but they remained unmoved and instructing him to live with his family immediately. The land was destroyed by fire and water, leaving no souls behind. The chief priest journeyed with his family for days in the forest. Guided by the gods, they were given a new land, a new home. To govern must be the mouthpiece of the gods, while the second son will be the next king of the land. Only the chief priest of the land, who is the first son of the king, will be journeyed to the great Kangogia, the land, holy homes, guided by the God who choose to help with the land spirituality. 40 years later, the king had grown old. The gods had shown him much grace, and he was tired, wanting to rest in the land of his forefathers. He called all his elders of the land, urging them to uphold very slowly with a smile on his face, knowing he was a great man and a man who stand upright with the gods. Knowing that greatness awaits him, he was given a beautiful burial with all traditions and rites of the gods observed, and the village mourned him for 2 market weeks as a great king of their new land, for he was seen as the father of the great Sangaka land. After his passing, the first son was influenced by his mother and wife to claim the throne, arguing that he should be the king, not his stepbrother or anyone else. His mother promised to help him, assuring that what was his weeks before the coronation, Momo mother journeyed to a virgin shrine to seek the help of Sagiki, the great seer, and the land of the dead, including the elders, in order to control the people so they will crown the son, the next king of the land, instead of his stepbrother. On the day of Balial coronation, a heavy rainfall descended on the land, and this seen as a taboo for the king in line to be on the throne. It was a message sent to the gods as the ordinary people could interpret it, believing that the gods had rejected the king that to be crowned, who will sit on the throne of his father. Balial was asked to go home as the coronation could no longer take place due to what has happened. For this is one of the most trusted in the land suspected that something was wrong, as this has never happened before in the land. Not long after, Momo and his mother came to him, trying to bribe him, but he refused and stood upright with the gods and believed in the traditions of his forefathers. But he was later killed by unknown people at his farmland. All of Balial's hopes were gone, and he was left alone in the land. He was later accused of a crime that demanded he would be banished to the evil forest, never to return to his forefathers' land, according to the traditions of the land. Weeks later, Momo was crowned king of the land, and he needed to get the approval of the gods and receive his staff of office. But some of the elders were killed, corrupting the land traditions and believing in corruption and going against the gods, holding the traditions and believe in the ways of Momo's mother, who forcefully installed his son as the king of the land. Returned home very sick from the coronation ground without the staff, and from the shrine they saw only anger and bitterness of the gods. His mother was very sick and could not be healed unless she confessed before the whole village and pleaded for mercy before she could die by stoning at the village field. She later agreed to confess because the pain she was going through was severe of the land, and brought back home to rule them as king. Momo was later pardoned by his brother and took his positions in the land as a chief priest, and they lived happily after the gods blessed them both, and the land see them to be the greatest king and ruler of the land ever. And they will joy in every home of the land as the gods bless the land greatly with joy and abundant blessings of all kinds of fruits and animals. The land of Kasiri lived greatly happy after. What do you think? Thank you for your time. God bless you. For another great week, another great opportunity. Bye. See you next week for episode 26, season 2. Love you.